Hi everyone, it's Strawberry Denny's. Sorry I haven't been on that much. I've just been trying to get over a cold. I've been in and out of the hospital. They gave me lots of different antibiotics. So today, since I haven't taken down my Christmas tree yet, because of all that, I'm now starting to feel better to take down my tree. So I'm going to show you guys my Hallmark ornaments. And this theme this year I did was vintage. So there are a lot of ornaments on here that are from like the 1800s. So there's not a lot of Hallmark on here, but I did bring in my tub to put these away, and I'll show you the ones in the box. I'm probably gonna have to do two parts because I do have a whole other box of Hallmark ornaments, and what's kind of funny is I also have Halloween and Easter ornaments. So those I will show around those holidays. So if you watched my video last year, you can tell that this is a different tree. This is actually my Halloween tree. My Christmas tree, the one with the pine cones all throughout it, and it was green, and then it was like spray painted, not spray painted, but that like fake snow stuff. It decided to go out on me when I was putting it up this year, so I just grabbed the Halloween one, and I do have a nice big tree for next year. So this one's a lot tinier, so that's why I also went with the vintage Halloween ornaments. But anyway, let's start going. So the first one is this Santa that's a hot air balloon. It's a mini one. We've got this vintage like gnome one. I think he's from the 70s. He's in a little walnut. He's very, very tiny. Santa by the stove, and you see he's warming his butt, and he's got a little mouse. I think it's so cute. Then I have this piano, which it's loud, so I'm gonna stand back a bit. It plays mostly like the whole song. That was from this year. I got it the day after Christmas, so it was pretty cheap. We've got Santa in a UFO ship. This is from 1990. It's him and a reindeer. This ornament is really special to me. So it's a few penguins and they're caroling, and if you can tell, it's inside an egg. This was an ornament from my grandmother the year that she passed away. So that's the only thing that I can think of that she got me. I was really little, so no matter what theme I have on my tree, I always get that out. And as a kid, because I love polar bears and penguins, I used to take all of the ornaments that were polar bears and penguins off the tree every time I'd come home from school. And my mom would always be mad, but I would look at them and play with them. Then we have my beautiful lighthouse. And it's got Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus down here decorating a tree. And that's even lit up. I think you can tell. The house is lit up a little bit. And then it does have a little penguin on top with a bell. Then we have the Kringles House, I think is what this one's called. But it lights up, and then all this glitter always looks so pretty with the lights. But there they are, and that's where you put the light bulb in. This one's kind of old. 1985. Oh, and there's a little dog too. Then I'm unsure if you can see it very well, but I have a church down here, and the stained glass glows green, and you can see the little footprints at the church. And this is supposed to be like a Maine or Connecticut kind of church. We have this Santa and his reindeers. This one's from the 70s too. And I guess you could buy extra reindeer to hook onto the strings, but I didn't. I actually Either found it at a thrift store or at an antique mall. Then up here, we've got a little washer. I think this one was from last year. It's Santa's clothes spinning around. We've got this Santa, and he's marking on the globe like how he's gonna fly, and the light bulb lights up the bottom. If you haven't been able to tell yet, I like these Santas that have more like a fae look to them, like more of a fairy look. Like they always have the crazy blue eyes, where it's like, oh yeah, I can tell you're a person, but there's something a little off. Those are my favorite Santas, and so I try to get the ones that look fae-like. Then I have this is the coyotes singing, coyote carols. Someone got it for me for Christmas from like a thrift store a long time ago, and I think it's cute because they also look like wolves. This Santa, he's like a little woodsman kind of guy. We've got this interactive one, which counts down Christmas.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane.
And since Christmas already passed, that's why it says Merry Christmas. It like lights up the day of Christmas to do that. But the days before Christmas, it kind of is like, oh, there's such and such days to Christmas, and it sings like Jingle Bells or something. This vintage owl, or like a him and her owl. And this little guy, she's a little elf. And in the back here, these are actually light bulbs for the interactive ornaments in my tree. So I have 3 of these guys. And this light bulb can like go on a light bulb too, so it looks like he's working on it. He's supposed to be from the North Pole Electric Company. But see, he's got the elf look. So cute. So I have a whole bunch of ornament in particular to hold my light bulbs. So let's see. This is the SS Peppermint. It is Santa and a submarine. I don't know why I love this in the UFO one, but I do, and I put them on my tree like a lot. Here's another electric company little elf. This is the Harry Potter bar where they have their butterbeer. I can't remember what it's called. But this house is huge. Like, look at that. It's humongous. It has 2 sections in the back for light bulbs. And then we've got this little vintage Santa in a truck. And he's like carrying trees. And then back in there, I think you can see it, there's Santa's chair. There was also like a Mrs. chair, but I didn't ever get it. I just have that one. And then I have this Santa, which is another like woodsman kind of. And he's got a lantern and a tree. And then my last one is this Santa, which is supposed to look like he's from the 1800s. It was a series that Hallmark did of ornaments from the past, so he's supposed to look cracked and painted like they did in the 1800s. And then I have one more. It is the unicorn made out of porcelain. So those were all the Hallmark ornaments on my tree. And then if you watched my videos for Christmas, you know that I had this on my kitchen table. These are some more Hallmarks. So this snowman cookie jar, and it came with nothing but this polar bear cookie jar one. Came with all these little cookies. So this tree I always decorate with like the food ornaments. We've got Tony the tiger. Oh, I love this. Okay. So this is supposed to be my sister and I. And it says, friendship is a special gift. And there's 2 little mice on a teapot. They don't really make like really cute sister ornaments. So then there's this snowman cappuccino machine. We've got a bunny with berries. a polar bear sleeping on an ice tray. Some penguins, they spin around. Little mouse with a cookie. This is a salt and pepper shaker. So Peppy is Santa and Salty is Mrs. Claus. Another little cookie. Then we've got, since you know I love bunnies, 2 little rabbits, and they're on a soda cap bottle. This miniature one, like a bowl full of jelly, and it was the whole like night before Christmas ornaments. And then we have this little mouse with a little cookie. This elf who's painting ribbon candy. And that's it on this tree. Oh, sorry, one more. 2 more. So here's tuxedo and snow. I have a whole bunch of these, but this one I put up with hot chocolate. Then this is in my bedroom. This is full of Tinkerbells and Peter Pan. I won't spend too long on these. That's the new one. It was Precious Moments, Tinkerbell. It was limited edition this year. I think we have almost all of the Tinkerbell ornaments. But like 4. So then this is my huge tub. It does close, but I need to put all the ornaments away, and then I'm going to show you the ones that aren't up. So Rudolph and all of the Misfit toys. This pretty fairy, but what's weird is you put a light bulb in her butt and she lights up. He snores and then the alarm clock goes off and he hits it with his hand. This is actually signed by Ken Crow, the designer. I'll take that out at the end so you can watch it or not. Barbie. We've got Rainbow Brite. Ooh, this really cool Ursula. She was limited edition, I think last year. I got one for me and my mother. This one's not Hallmark, okay guys, but I gotta show it anyway. Ah! Caring, sharing, wishing well with Grumpy Bear. This is the newer Lighthouse from this year. I just bought it. I haven't even like plugged it in, but it's Santa with the polar bear and they're playing hockey. Scarlet from Gone with the Wind when she makes the dress out of curtains. This old Winnie the Pooh set. This one, which is the 2018 Igloo and Eskimo and Penguin in the fireplace. This one that spins around, it's new from this year. It's a carousel, it sings and spins around. Journey to the Stars. Here's this one. I will show this one too at the end, like plug it in, because it's really neat. This big bulb one that has tuxedo and snow and some other characters on it. You guys know me, I'm a Pocahontas fan. Pocahontas and John Smith holding hands. This Barbie one, which meh, someone got me. This one, which is Midge. She's Barbie's best friend. Hunchback of Notre Dame. This is Esmeralda and her goat Dahlia. This wreath that you're supposed to like put the Frosty Friends minis on. Merida from Brave. Oh, this one's so cute. So it's these penguins at an ice soda shop, and Santa's giving them soda. So this one, which is worth a lot of money, this is Pocahontas Precious Moments, his limited edition. This little fairy girl. Love this. The Winter Warlock. Put one foot in front of the other. Christopher Robin and Winnie the Pooh. I might give this to my sister. Gonzo the Great, and he talks and shoots himself out of a cannon. Deadpool, because, I mean, it's Deadpool. Cake. This is Olaf. Little Mermaid, she sings to the statue, like in the movie. Beauty and the Beast, they sing this song, and I think this one, the flower glows. This one's kind of cool. I won this from the Hallmark premiere last year. This is Minnie, has a ball, and she's at the beach. Another one of those balls. different. And there's one more of those with the snowman. So we've got this Olaf, which I also won at the Hallmark premiere back in 2015. This Native American Barbie. So this one's actually kind of sentimental. So when I was little and Pocahontas came out, I wanted the Pocahontas Barbie so bad. And at the time, my parents didn't have any money. This is when we were like poor. And I was like, oh, but I really want one. So one of my cousins got me this Barbie doll, like the real one. And that was it. She was my Pocahontas, even though she wasn't Pocahontas. And so they made the ornament, and my mom also ended up getting me the ornament. So everybody knows my love for the pink elephant. Here he is with the Misfit doll. I don't know what her name is. If anybody knows that, put it down below. I think her name was Dolly, but I don't know. Then I have this Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer one. His nose just stays red the whole time. So sometimes it's annoying on the tree because it's just a red bulb, but other times it's fine. But some people get really bothered by it. This one is old. So it's a whole bunch of woodland friends, and they're on a seesaw. And it actually like makes sounds. It's not supposed to, but all these old ones, it'll make sounds, and it sounds like so it'll do that the whole time they're on the seesaw. Then I have this Beauty and the Beast one. This one I think it just sings music. I don't think the stained glass like shows very well on the tree. And this one doesn't have a box. I got it from a thrift store. They're two little mice. They spin around on this record player. And it says, "Love and Christmas, 2 reasons to celebrate." And I think it also sings like a Christmas version of Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. Then here is the Abominable Snowman and Rudolph. And then lastly, in this tub, we have this giant seesaw Frosty Friends. So it does kind of move up and down, and then this changes colors, and you can like get it to sync to your tree. So it'll change colors depending on the songs that your tree is doing. And I think down here in the ice, it does that too. But that is the end of the Hallmark Christmas ornaments I have in the house right now. I will do a 2-part to bring in the other tub I have of Christmas Hallmark ornaments. And then at Easter, I will show the ornaments I have for my little itty bitty tree. It will just be this with Easter tree ornaments on it. And then at Halloween, I will fill this whole tree with Halloween ornaments and Nightmare Before Christmas bulbs, as well as the Hallmark Halloween ornaments. So stay tuned to part 2. Also, here is the King Crow signed ornament. And I'll wind it up for you. Here's the other ornament. I'm sorry, I had to plug it into my kitchen. Yeah, and then you can just have that top part spin if you want. Or I think there's an option to turn it off too. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want. And I love you. Bye!